Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my 2021 reading bullet journal setup and my January plan with me. I am so excited to have a fresh start with a new journal. So I'll talk about it in a second, but I'm just gonna kind of let you guys know how this video is going to go. Yes, I have The Office playing on in the background because the day I'm filming this, they're about to take it off Netflix, so I have to finish my rewatch. So I'm gonna be doing that while I do my actual January plan with me because I've already completed my January 2020 or my 2021 setup spreads. So I'm going to be doing a flip through of that, but I'm also going to be doing a stationery haul in the beginning of this video. I've been collecting the stationery for over a month, since right after Black Friday. So I have a ton of stuff from small Etsy shops, also just like stationery companies, as well as some sticker printers. So very excited. I'm going to do my bullet journal video in a bit of a different setup. We're actually going to move to a different part of my room and I'm going to film it from like a bird's eye view perspective. So I am trying out something new. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. So I will also quickly show you, I also have my life bullet journal for 2021 here. This one is from Art Journal as well, and it's just their like standard collection, and I just picked one in my favorite color because it's gonna be my life journal. And I don't think I'm actually gonna do a 2020 reading bullet journal flip through just because I don't find that interesting, and I'm not like a fully based bullet journal channel, so while I enjoy watching them, I don't think I'm gonna do it. But just for like reference, my bullet journal from this past year is from Compoko. So we're just going to get into the supply and the flip through. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're quickly gonna go through my stationery supplies that I purchased. I'm gonna try and link everything down below to kind of show you guys like what I got and where I got it from. But of course the first thing is going to be the bullet journal itself. Like I said in the beginning clip, this is the Archer and Olive 160 GSM A5 dotted notebook, and this is from their Halloween collection, so I will have it linked below if it's still available. But it just has some like silver, kind of almost rainbow-y gilded edges. But this is the bullet journal I'm going to be using for this year. Very excited about it. Okay, so next I just have some supplies that I picked up off of Amazon that I'm going to run through really quickly. Okay, so I love how I said that this was going to be a quick haul, and it totally was not, so I'm going to voice over really quickly the items. I just picked up a new pack of the Tombow Fudinowski calligraphy brush pens. There's a hard tip, soft tip, and then a dual-ended soft tip black and gray pen. I just needed new ones. They were fraying really badly. Next, I just picked up some of the Muji pens. These are the 0.38 millimeter, and these were recommended for like writing in tasks or TBR lists. I'll probably use them more for my life journal, but I figured I would show these as well. Then I just got a 6-inch Westcott ruler to roll some things out. And then I also picked up this little stamp. If you guys have any recommendations for really good like detail corner stamps, please leave them down below. I have heard a lot of people recommend acrylic stamping blocks and then just buying replaceable stampers. So I think I might look into that, but please let me know if you guys have any good recommendations down below. And then I just got a gold ink pad to go along with the stamp because I've been really into metallics and I only have black ink. And then speaking of metallics, I got a pack of the Sharpie metallics. It's just gold, bronze, and silver for detailing. And the last like writing supply is just the Pentel Graph Gear 500. It has 0.3 lead. This was highly recommended for sketching, and in 2021 I want to get really good at drawing and improving my skills, so I wanted to pick up a solid pen for this, or pencil for this. Okay, so these are now the Etsy shop purchases I made. I'm going to try and name every store. I pulled up my previous orders as well as link them down below, but this is a like 15 or a 20 pack of washi tapes in like some pretty neutral but also like metallic shades. This is from the KawaiiUStore and it shipped out really fast, and I really was in it just for this like checkered print tape. I love it. All right, this is one of my dumber moments. This is a piece of paper from SuzasCraftStore. I did not read the description. It said it was A5 hand-dyed parchment, and I didn't see that it was just one piece of paper. So I will probably order this again. It's going to be used for a dark academia spread I do later on in this year, and I really, really like how beautifully hand-dyed it is. It's a little pricey, but since it's just one spread, I am going to splurge, and it is hand-dyed, so I like supporting it. The next is from, I don't actually know the name while I'm looking at it, but I will have it in the description. This shop just takes vintage like book pages. This is also going to be for that dark academia spread, and I'm not about to rip up my books, so I'm really glad that somebody else on Etsy decided to do it because I paid for her pages. Okay, so these are some sticker sets from PaperMintyStudio. They were amazing, super cheap. She was really sweet and included some extra little sticker sets, but I got like a Halloween sticker set, a little sample of like washi tapes that she had, and then I also just did this like twilighty theme. It's really ethereal, I liked it, and then a magical Christmas spread. Obviously, these are all for late next year, but I wanted to be prepared, and once I saw the sticker sheets, I couldn't resist. And then finally, this isn't from Etsy, but these are all from PaperGeekCo. I ordered one of their sticker sets, their washi tape sets, and this is like a dark foresty green. And then I also ordered one from their witchy Halloween collection. It was on clearance, and I loved it. And then I got their autumn sticker bundle. They're like 10 bucks for a bunch of stickers, so I picked those up as well. And then finally, my two big purchases, one I did by myself and the other one was a Christmas gift, but I just picked up the Life Print printer. It's a sticker printer. I'm going to use this for my life bullet journal, and I just wanted to pull up a like image of the stickers, so I did print out a picture. I printed out both the same picture of Rocco to see how well the color transferred. The Life Print is a color printer, and it does an amazing job. It kind of gives like that almost Polaroid-y look to them, and I really liked how well this one worked out. And then this is the Fememo, I think it's the MO2S is the style of the printer. I'm not too sure. I thought this one was a full color as well, but apparently not. If it is, I'll still have to figure it out. But I printed out the same picture of Rocco. It was super grainy, which I wasn't expecting. I'll probably have to mess around with the settings, but it was really great sticker paper, and it wasn't super expensive for the refills either. And let's get started with the flip through. We're just going to open her up and start off on the title page. So I just filled in, it says this book belongs to, I just put in my name. And then I did this more Roman numeral kind of layout for the beginning title page. Ignore my calligraphy, it's gold mine to get it better as the year goes on. But I just did these really big brick letterings for 2021 written out in Roman numerals. And then I just put reading journal. So this is my bookshelf page. I'm actually going to kind of fill in some of the things while I sit and talk. Basically, I just created this bookshelf to kind of document all of the books that I read this year, and I'm super excited to have them like kind of all tabled out like this. And then I also just added some little designs. So for example, I have these little candles, also my camera and a little cup of coffee. There are roughly about 110 books on this page, which is super exciting. I'm also going to link down below the booktubers and like bullet journalers that really inspired my spreads, because I did pull inspiration from about 3 booktubers and 1 or 2 bullet journalers. So we'll have all of them linked down below, just because there's only so much I could talk about in here. And then I'm also going to just do, so I think I'm going to do these 3 colors to indicate like what I'm reading. So I'll just pin in. All right, so I just filled in that last thing. All right, for the next spread, this is another representation of the bookshelf I just showed. So this is my books read in 2021, and I'm going to be including a picture. I totally copied this idea from Books with Chloe. I loved how her spread had looked, and I just really like the physical representation, especially because I am going to be marking whether it's physical, like the formatting of the book. I want this to be more for the star rating. So I left enough square space for, I believe, 104 books there are able to be filled in here. So hopefully I don't read more than that, but the next couple pages are just blank for that purposing, and I already have the sizing mapped out. The next page is my goals spread. This was inspired by Brittany the Bibliophiles. This is the 100 books to read in 2021. I completely copied the block lettering for the books, the like fill it in. So there's roughly about 25 squares to each of the numbers. And then I also left my reading resolutions. This is my top 21 of 2020 spread. I have enough boxes to put, again, pictures in, and I believe I'm going to be printing them from my Memo printer to just stick in here. So these will be my top 21 books to read in 2020, and then I'll have the date that I completed reading them all on. Again, completely inspired by Brittany the Bibliophile, a TBR takedown. How long my TBR is at the beginning of the year, how long my TBR is at the end of the year, and then for each month I say what my start number was, how many books I had hauled, and how long my TBR is at the end. This is for my most anticipated releases. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do this spread, if I'm going to do it like a grid format or I'm going to include like a picture and kind of write something about it, but you guys will see that later on. And then this is my books received. So this is going to be for my subscription boxes. I want to calculate how many books are coming in from my subscription boxes that I'm personally not like hand picking and pulling out. And I think this is also going to be really nice to see how many duplicates I received to compare for the book box battles. This one is probably the most boring and plain spread, but there wasn't much for it. And this is my most favorite piece. So I have a channel growth section as well as a little quote. And so I just have a subscriber count, view count, and total videos. This isn't so much for like a goal so much, it's just to kind of document how far my channel has grown. As I am filming this, I have just passed 250 subscribers. I am so thankful for each and every single one of you guys. And it's crazy to think that in March, it will be my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, which is crazy to think about. So I just wanted to be able to mark these down as well as major milestones. I just have a quote page and it says, "You know you've read a good book when you turn at the last page and feel a little as if you've lost a friend." And this is a Paul Sweeney quote. And that is that. So we're gonna get into the January plan with me. Alright guys, so we've got the good vibes music going on. I'm just going to kind of narrate a little bit of what I'm doing here. Again, this is an Among Us theme spread. I really don't like how this spread turned out that much, but I had zero ideas. I have a pretty solid running list for the rest of the year, what I want my bullet journal spreads to be, but I was so stuck for January, so I just got recommended to one of Amanda Rachel's videos, saw it, and I was like, you know what? I have been playing Among Us all holiday break, and I'm down for it. So this is just my title page. I've got a little imposter scene going on, and then I just have my Days Read spread. I was debating on whether I was going to have my like title page be a Days Read spread or my TBR, and I went with Days Read because why not? And then before you guys completely chill out, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my like channel growth page, because I know some people might find it weird. It's not so much of like a numbers thing. I'm not writing it down to see or set goals of like I need to reach X number of whatever by X date. It's more just to document my growth. That's really what it is. When I started this channel back in March, I didn't think anybody would subscribe besides my mom. She was my first subscriber and she watches every video religiously, and I love her for being a supporter like that. And once I got my first subscriber outside of that, I freaked out. I remember the first like bigger channel that followed me was Books with Eleni, and I've gotten to talk to her, and I love her videos. I try and stay as interactive as possible as I can during these crazy times, but I never thought that anybody would really care about what I had to say about books. and when I found the booktube community, I was just blown away. So that's really what it's for. I hope y'all are alright with that. If you aren't, it's not something I'm going to be documenting on my channel much. It was more a personal thing, and I just showed you guys for the heck of it. But yeah, I'm gonna let the music really sink in and let you guys just, you know, watch me draw. Alright, so as you guys probably have seen me do, I just drew out all the crewmates that I had sketched in. I used my Graph Gear pencil to sketch them out before I started the video, and I'm just using various Tombow colors to color them in. I did go back later and color in their backpacks because I realized that I should have done that, and I never finished the numbers, which I know is a really satisfying part for the day's read, but I did finish that at a later date. And then on some black blackout bullet journal paper, I had just drawn out some crewmates in white. So I'm gonna stick that in a little bit, but I'm just onto my TBR page now, and I'm again drawing little crewmates to make the little TBR circles. Alright, so I'm just finishing up this spread. I added in the Books and Lala Buzzwordathon word for the month, which is dream, and I have a little video tracker. I completely did not finish this spread. Well, I didn't finish it like the way I wanted to. I ended up putting a calendar in, so I was able to represent like what days I want to post, which I think I'm going to try and stick to Mondays and Fridays for January, and then I'm currently filming a vlog, a Welcome to the New Year vlog, so if you guys want to check that out, it should be up in a couple weeks, maybe a week hopefully, and that'll have what the spread ended up looking like. And then this is just my books read spread for the month. I really like having an open layout. This is totally inspired by Brittany's Bibliophile. I love having where I could just write my thoughts and notes, and it really helps for wrap-ups. And this is probably my favorite doodle that I did. It is like an imposter, like crewmate situation. So on the right hand side we have two crewmates. We've got a little devil guy and then a little guy with a cracked egg on his head, and then on the left side we have the imposter has just friggin' speared this dude. So yeah, I just really like this doodle and I thought it was super cute. And since I had a lot of space on the header, I just wanted to make like more of an actual scene from the game, like make it more interactive, kind of feel like you were playing the game in my journal. Alright, final page here. I just have a little note section. I can jot down video ideas, I can write down notes about books I had, really anything, and then I included a little stats page with the pages read for that month, the books I read for that month, and then also I did this little tracker. I want to try and be more avid about continuing series, reading audiobooks, manga, and graphic novels, or listening to audiobooks. So I made space for like 3, so if I continue like 3 books into a series, that type of deal. And I'm just going back in and adding some color now. Alright, here is the final flip through, guys, of what my spread is looking like. I promise, I know you can see a lot of what I was drawing majority of the time, but next month will be much, much better. And yeah, I can't believe we're in 2021. Hopefully we are starting it off on the right foot. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you guys as always in my next video. Bye.